A perfect Friday night in 2025. My girlfriend. I literally told you yesterday, don't you remember? Me. School supplies. Shospal Kalupis. Independent older girlfriend. Let's go get you that PS5. Me. Me. Hi, can I please give you all of my money? College. No, you gotta be in geometry when you were 14. Me. Okay, sorry for asking. How I feel saying I'll see to plans I'm 100% not attending. What Italian flag stands for? Basil, mozzarella cheese, tomato sauce. Haven't seen you in a while, what you been up to? Me. When I was a kid, microwaves were 25 bucks. Yeah, but were they Wi-Fi enabled? New sign at Walmart. 15 is this many. Our society is doomed. That's the Meta AI. You can ask it anything. Ask it to F off. When you try to swallow a pill but it doesn't go down and now it's dissolving in your mouth. Me and the boys on our way to defeat the gorilla. I forgot to take my meds. When you want to learn a new skill and you aren't instantly good at it, I don't want to play with you anymore. Dog barks at me. Me barks back. The dog wondering why I'm asking him to tackle a pregnant woman. Hey ChatGPT, look under there. Underwear. Lol, I have made you say underwear. Haha, well played. Say home. Home. Latitude. Longitude. The power went out on Halloween, so my friend and I still wanted to make tea, so we had to do this. Took 40 minutes but it worked. But it's gas not electric, you could have lit the burner with a lighter. I don't like people who take pills. For example, airport security. Robber breaks in and threatens to kill you. Panic. But you are in the living room. Calm. The original story. Netflix adaptation. Exit classes and school should just be listening to a baby cry for 6 straight hours while watching Peppa Pig on repeat. Them. How long ago did your OCD issues begin? Me. My teacher said that I'm intelligent. Well, she's right. You are intelligent, Nelson. Did I get my intelligent from you? You probably got it from your grandpa. I still have all of mine. Me. Thinking about something. An ad for what I was thinking about. Bonus DSF boy. Kid's side of the story. Whoa. Parents. This is worthless. Cashier. Sorry sir, but your credit card isn't working. The customer. It's okay, just use yours. The cashier. Are ya winning, mom? Me. Can we get Domino's? Mom. There's Domino's at home. The Domino's at home. Me destroying the family computer with LimeWire. Dogs aren't the only animal you can train. I had a goldfish that could break dance on the carpet, but only for like 20 seconds. Humans. Evolved lungs live on land. Fish. Evolved gills live in water. Meanwhile, whales. Call me if you need anything. Also me. Fahrenheit. Celsius. -40 degrees. Me. I hit an animal and my car is damaged. Am I covered? Insurance. Yes. What did you hit? Me. A fish. Decides to play. Insert multiplayer game here. Votes for objective based mode over elimination based mode. Only goes for chills and loses the game. Why is my team always trash? My parents in their 20s. I love you so much. I can't wait to settle down together after we graduate college. Me in my 20s. Microplastics found in every human particle in study. What's the effing point? Humanity watching Earth get destroyed by aliens because for some reason NASA thought sending a probe in space with a map of where Earth is located was a good idea. Supervisor, I noticed you have been requesting a lot of time off. Me. Yes, this is a time of year I rebuild the pieces of my soul that have been destroyed by this organization. Pug owners. My little cutie, the pug. I'm sorry, but you can't always be experiencing a higher volume of calls than average. That's not how averages work. The religious kid realizing he got a learned sin in the math class. What's worse than your biscuit drowning in tea? The second biscuit on a rescue mission drowns too. Dolphins have bromances in which two males pair up for as long as 15 years and help each other hook with females. It's not the dress that makes you look fat, it's the fat that makes you look fat. Beethoven is everywhere. Heaviest objects in the universe: sun, neutron star, black hole, mistakes your parents will never admit they made. Took a caffeine pill to focus on cleaning my bathroom and ended up sitting on the bathroom floor for an hour making a Q-tip. You look effing retarded. What? Now that I have your attention, let me hit. How Americans look at someone who learned English 2 years ago as their third language mispronounce colonel. They are taking our jobs and they are bringing pills into our country. Well, that's convenient because I love pills and I hate working. Genre of conversation that drives me up a reffing wall. Okay, so basically, talking about interest, not listening doesn't give a F. Okay, my turn. Talking about interest, not listening doesn't give a F. I saw my ex's family last night. His parents hugged me and said, "I'm sorry for any pain our son has caused you. He's a dumb A. You are the best thing that ever walked into his life. When he realizes it, it's gonna be too late." Whoa, no one said this to you. Breaking. Katy Perry declares herself Pope after reading the Bible for 11 minutes. True story. Harvard Business School rejected me in '91. When I got the news I checked to see if they had cashed my $100 application fee check. They hadn't, so I did a stop payment. When they called trying to collect, I suggested they could learn a business lesson from this. Me and the home is working way past our retirement age because boomers F the economy forever. Your friends who don't like to get political once Trump locks up the plug. Sorry I'm late. My son that's into dancing. Me. Football dads. Teenager girls on Twitter. We are gonna fight for freedom of being. Everyone is free to do whatever they want. Also them after I eat a big steak. Babies just be saying stuff and you just gotta nod and agree. Like they'll say I like ice cream cause I don't like frogs and you be like damn for real. And it helps with their development or whatever. Me at work in the bathroom mirror trying to convince myself to get back to work. You're only late if you do show up. Until we meet again. Popeyes, we are short staffed today. Please be patient. If you're run out of patience, ask for an application. God watching you fall in love with somebody he gonna use to hurt you for character development. Sorry bro. Me finding out who spent all my money on 3D printers and filament. What they told us, what they gave us. My homie is like a laxative, helps me when she gets tough. Dudes with no motivation when it's time to talk about motivation. I used to date a guy who thought women who were on their periods needed chocolate, like it was a medical necessity. We dated for several years and lived together, and every month he ran to the store for chocolate and I never corrected him. I regret nothing. I'm opposite of artificial intelligence. I'm naturally dumb. When you put in minimal effort but still get the job done. If the chair in your room was an actual person. What were these for? Why are they so familiar? The world right now, me still doing my silly little crafts to stay sane. Melts tungsten, comfortable, absolute zero. I care not for the pesky 100 men versus 1 gorilla memes. Turn it around, I'm gonna fight 100 gorillas all alone. When your father is yelling at you about being irresponsible on your way to school and you're waiting to tell him that you forgot your bag at home. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Here in Denmark, Indian men are loved by everyone. Indians are considered the most attractive males. It's over for us white cells. Forgot VPN. How do I delete a thread? When someone calls instead of messaging. This year's Earth Day champion. Where are you, Jim? Really? Send me a picture. Receding hairlines are suddenly XE, with thanks to White Lotus hunk Walton Goggins. No. Humans really had the creative freedom to make any reality they wanted, and we chose random and credit scores. Sigh. Zip. When you had months to prepare for your exams but you still left it all until the night before. Am I stupid, or does anyone else hold off having their lunch break for as long as possible, so then when I get back I have less time until I finish? We going or what? Insomniacs, sleep. Nah, F this. I won't able to sleep now. Better go do something else. Before someone said calm down. After someone said calm down.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.